Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com. I'll bring you a very special breakdown of the Chicago Bears taking on the Houston Texans. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Go ahead and click that red button. And without any further ado, let's hop right into the action. Coming into this game, we know Jay Cutler is going to be the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, which we all know is not going to be good for the Chicago Bears season. Houston Texans in the offseason, they made a lot of big plays as far as preseason picking up quarterbacks in the offseason, picking up wide receiver pieces in a draft. They drafted well, getting J.J. Watt back right before the actual start of the season after he had back surgery. So looking at the big scheme, it's been a lot of changes on both these teams. You know that Alshon Jeffrey, as you know, may possibly be leaving the Bears next year because Chicago really doesn't hold on to talent like that. And you're looking at what the Houston Texans bring to the table. I know, like, when it's all said and done, the Houston Texans have to be, if you're a fan of Houston Texans, you have to be happy because you got Hopkins, a wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, who is literally tearing up the charts. When you look at the stats, when you look at the records, when you look at all those things that come to mind, you look at having Lamar Miller and what he's been able to do overall in Miami. Now he brings that here, and consistency is the key. You look at O'Brien's offense down there, and consistency is the key at the quarterback position. Will you be able to literally be consistent and not throw interceptions? Will you be able to play every single game? Will you sometimes, hey, the best availability is being available. In the past that the quarterbacks have been soft. The quarterbacks in the Texans history have not really gotten the job done. So you're looking at possibly what they can do with a quarterback now. The quarterback position is going to be key for the Texans moving forward, but I think that J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney are going to be key on defense. This defense has to carry this football team. They have to catch up to the offense. It's been so many years where the defense has played well, but the offense didn't do anything. I think that right now, because you have a quarterback, you have somewhat of a trusted quarterback in your system, you can go ahead and fire on all cylinders. The defense is going to be able to keep a lead and just fire off and rush the passer at will. When you have J.J. Watt up by 10 points, when you have the Texans up by 14, J.J. Watt can be a technician on the defensive line and attack the opposing quarterback. So when it's all said and done, you have to keep in mind that the Houston Texans coming into this game are going to be very, very anxious. They're going to use those things against the Bears. A mismatch offensive line. You got to keep in mind Jay Cutler gets gun shy. He's a gunslinger. So those cornerbacks have to play that man press coverage. I think that with that being said, Jay Cutler's going to throw a couple of bad passes. J.J. Watt may block a couple of those passes, may intercept a couple of those passes, and he may sack Jay Cutler to the point where Jay Cutler's just throwing balls blindly down the field and he does not want to get hit. So the Chicago Bears are going to have their hands full with J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney all day. Not to mention Brian Cushing may make a couple of key block plays, knocking down a quarterback, getting an interception or two. But the Texans are going to win this game heavily. I think the Texans are set to contend for the AFC South title yet again. I think they can make a lot of noise against Andrew Luck and all those other AFC teams during the year. So I'm picking the Texans to win this. All you Bears fans, all you Texans fans, please leave your comments in the comment section below. Hey, I've seen some people say Brock Osweiler was going to be one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL this year. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Check out JustMyPicks.com for all the hottest updates in sports, all the hottest breakdowns. So you never know. I may even mention you on a video. So, but keep it there in the comment section so we can debate with you each and every week. And we'll see you next week when we're back with week 2. Breaking down all the hottest updates in sports. Thank you so very much.